Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm so excited for today's show. We have a very exciting, lovely young lady who's been on the show before. She's a recording artist. She's been doing it for many years, really big time, and she's returning on the show again. The lovely Shaadoh Sessions is coming back on the show. But before we get to Shaadoh, the Sherrard Show is brought to you by the Pure Essence Television Network, where you can see some of the greatest episodes now trending. Currently, MC8, the Isley Brothers, the Temptations, Jay Leno, as well as Joe Montego, and so many more. Just follow the link there in your monitor, and you can see the greatest episodes of your life. This episode is also brought to you by iHeartRadio. If you missed this broadcast on television, you can also listen to it on iHeartRadio. Just click the link below, smile and drive. And then lastly, it's brought to you by my Ra-Ra's limited edition shoe collection, where you can purchase the greatest shoes in the world, but also you can help fight for the cure for lupus. My Ra-Ra's brand right there on your monitor. Grab you a pair. They're from Italy, and you can help get us that closer to the fight for the cure for lupus. Ladies and gentlemen, this lovely young lady has done it all, and she's been in the industry for many years. She's currently booming as an artist. She has a lovely, lovely voice, and now she's returning just a bit older, a bit wiser, and a bit more successful. The return of the lovely Shaadoh Sessions on this special episode of the Sherrard Show entitled "I've Been a Long Way." I came a long way. Welcome, Shaadoh. Welcome back to the show. How are you, young lady?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much. I'm
Thank you.
really excited this year, actually, to come back out here into the industry.
Now, did you take a break from the industry or what?
So I usually I just drop music by album, but instead I've been dropping singles. So I never really took a break, actually. I just um, looked into different genres.
Very good. So now, last time we spoke, you had an album out. You were very busy in what you were doing. Now, what have you been up to the last time we spoke?
So the last time we spoke, I have performed at ViStar Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, with the Isley Brothers, um, Life Jennings. I have been invited to um, very nice events for R&B artists such as Tank, Carl Thomas, Donnell Jones. So I just really have spread my wings and try to emerge into the mainstream world.
It's funny. Were you even born during those times? You named the Isley Brothers. You named Tank. You were born in Tank's time, but Carl Thomas, Daniel Jones, were you
Mhm.
even born when they were putting out music?
Actually, I was born in 94. So if anything, I was made from their music.
No.
So
Very good.
genetically, genetically speaking,
Mhm.
you always return back to where you came from. So.
Mhm. Very good. Now, the music industry has been seeing a lot of ups and downs. A lot of very interesting things have been going on. Now, what are your thoughts on the music, the business of music? Is it something that you like, you just deal with, or you learn it as you go?
You learn it as you go, and um, it's a job like any other industry. You have to really focus on what you are trying to accomplish in your career and what it means to you.
Now,
So it's all a learning experience,
mhm.
and it's ever going. It's never end to being an artist.
Now, what are you looking to accomplish? Because a lot of times people get in the industry, they don't know what they want to do. They just want to say, I want to be famous, I want to be rich and all that. But what is it
Yeah.
that your goals and dreams are as an artist?
As an artist, I just look to spread my wings and touch as many people's lives as I can, honestly, in a positive direction, whether that's just by being relatable, being friendly, um, encouraging them in music, teaching them how to have confidence. So I really think that it's more of a selfless reward because you learn that, eventually your purpose is really what matters. And so if it comes to a point to where you're building wealth from your purpose in music particularly, then that's a good thing. But my success is not based on monetary
Very good. Now,
things.
your album, as everybody can look on their monitor, your first album. What song
Yeah.
did you enjoy, or songs did you enjoy doing the most when you were making that album?
I enjoyed making Catwalk Electric. Doing the music videos to Electric was really nice. I booked an entire suite in Orlando, Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I had dancers and so many choreography things going on, and I recorded two music videos in one day. So I was very determined on uh, being great. And I can never forget those moments and the people that supported me. World Star Hip Hop came to my music video shoot and everything. It was fun.
Two music
And
videos in
the
one day.
dream. Yeah.
Now, usually one music video takes about 8 hours to do, even
Yeah.
more than that. So what was it? It was a 16 or 20-hour day?
Yeah, it was about a 20-hour day, including traveling about 3 hours.
Mhm. When I was growing up, music videos really sold the song. So when you saw a
Yeah.
great Boys to Men music video, Jodeci or
Yeah.
whatever, it made you want to run out there and grab that song, R. Kelly, etc. Does that still do that today?
Yeah. I think so.
The thing about it, like for example, when I was growing up, there was the box. You remember the box? You don't remember the box, do you? Where you can call
What do
in
you
and type in a 3-digit code and you can see a music video of your choice on your TV screen. You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, well, that was in. I'm dating myself. I feel so ashamed. But anyway, that was a
No.
wonderful. That was a thing that really made so many songs just $1 million sellers. Like the number one song that was requested on
Right.
the box back then was "The End of the Road" by Boys to Men. And
Oh,
that
that's so awesome.
it charted unbelievably. So I'm just kind of from the
Yeah.
old school. I just wish that music videos still sold the songs.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
Mm.
These days it's a bit tricky. You have to be trending, you have to use the right platform. There's no one way today. It's like it's either gonna hit or it's gonna miss.
It's interesting. For those who just joined us, we're talking to the lovely Shaadoh Sessions, who has been on the Sherrod show before. Now she's back, older, wiser, and still a very beautiful young lady. Now, we have the questions lined up for you already, Shaadoh. We'll take a couple in a moment. But Shaadoh, I got a question for you. Now, when it comes down to the industry, for example, when I was growing up, you had to actually have talent, and then the record producers were taking that risk on you. It was no Instagram, was no Facebook, anything like that. But now they're more prone to want to sign you the more followers and friends you have. Do you think that is a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that music should always be based on talent and not necessarily followers.
Because
Yeah,
so many people can be in so many I've seen so many people be fashion model superstars because they're
yeah,
Instagram models, but they've never
yeah,
walked one step on a New York runway or a Paris runway. Kind of interesting,
yeah,
very interesting.
yeah. It is. It happens all the time, but today you have an option of being a brand. So just because you do your music doesn't mean that you should stop there. You could explore your business and after a while it all comes together as your brand.
Very good.
So maybe that's a way of looking at it as well. You know, some people have strengths, some people have weaknesses, but uh, the people that succeed is the people that are willing to just explore it all and give it all.
Now, do you we had Pretty Image on the show a few weeks ago, and wonderful
Yeah,
speaking to the lovely Pretty Image, and her music is still, and I love this. She still comes out with albums and CDs. So I was so
that's,
excited when she opened it up. It told a story and all that brought me back to my childhood. Does your music,
yeah.
do you still have albums and CDs, or is it just digital?
I do have CDs. My last album was Intercourse, and if you haven't checked it out already, guys, make sure you do. You will find very good love making music, very passionate songs. All my songs I wrote for myself, so um, you know, you're going to really know who I am listening to my albums.
Very good. No, so they're very personal. It's like about relationships, things that you actually went through.
Of course.
Oh, very good.
Even the most fun songs, you
Mhm.
will still get another side of me.
Good.
So yeah.
Well, we're going to get that information on where to purchase it from momentarily. We're going to take some questions from the audience. This again is from Shaadoh Sessions. This
Mhm.
one is from Anderson Miller. This is from Anderson Miller. He's all the way from Schaumburg, Illinois. He said, "Great, congratulations on what you're doing, young lady. It's very impressive." And he remembers you when you were on the show in he said 2021. I thought, wow, that's amazing. Um, his
Oh wow. Yeah,
his question is,
that's so fun.
yeah, that's amazing. His question is, where can he purchase your music? A, and then the second one is, what kind of advice would you like to give to the females who want to start in the music industry?
My music is on every major platform, and also that's Google, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, um, anywhere you can play your music, YouTube, Vivo. I have music videos that you can watch, um, and also like international stations as well. I have a lot of fans in Ghana and Nigeria, so they listen to Deezer and those other streamings. But I would give any artist or female artist the advice to just uh, never stop believing in yourself and always do your best. Give your best performance, your best singing, um, and believe that, you're going to achieve your goals no matter what.
Very good. All right. I appreciate it, Mr. Anderson Phillip. This is from Karachi. This is from Karachi Moore. She's all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. She said, "Keep rocking, girl. You're doing it good, and your hair's looking great." And she said, she want to know where you first got those earrings from."
Oh, really? So these earrings are from Fashion Nova, and I like them because like different angles, they're actually really, oh, here it is. They're really shiny.
Mhm.
So like
Okay. Okay.
so Fashion Nova, if you're going to endorse me or something like that, that would be very nice of you, because your girl loves to stay fly.
Very good. Very good. And her second question is, so many people have to sell their souls or feel they have to sell their souls to become an actor, an actress, a model, a singer. What are ways to avoid having to sell your soul to become famous?
Well, honestly, when you focus on, like I said before, your talent, focus on your purpose, there's no way focusing on those things that you're going to do that. You're going to make that mistake because you're not doing it for money. You're doing it for your passion. You're doing it as a therapy for yourself or for others. So selling your soul has nothing to do with that. But if you're doing it for other reasons, such as greed, then you have something really to self-evaluate yourself for, um, as an artist. But it's very true. Everything that you think is a myth in the music business is probably a reality. So it's very real. I've seen things, I witnessed things, and I have definitely understood that, focus on your path and your journey. And ultimately, you're going to reach your destiny.
Very good, very good. All right. Well, for those who are watching, and we have a lot more questions, but we can't get to them all, Shadow. So where can they reach out to you on social media to continue their questions, as well as to get any tour dates and purchase your album as well?
So Shaadoh Session, ShaDohSession. That is on every platform, Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok, YouTube as well. You'll see my music videos. Also, www.shadowsession.com. That is my website where you can always keep up to date with any late merch or album or single releases. And again, thank you for watching.
We appreciate you as well. Any final thoughts, Shadow?
Thank you again for having me, and I do look forward to speaking more with you guys, and thank you for your support.
Definitely purchase her album, support what she's doing. She's doing big things as well. And so glad to have her back on the Sherrod Show.
Thank
Join,
you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And join us in our next episode of the Sherrod Show, where we're going to have R&B superstar singer Mr. Sean Jones stopping by on the Sherrod Show for the first time. You don't want to miss that. Also, keep it here locked here on the Sherrod Show. Also, subscribe on the Pure Essence Television YouTube as well as on the app. Check us out on CLS Now Television as well as New Stream Entertainment. And then for Shaadoh Sessions and all of the wonderful people who've asked questions, we really appreciate that. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to soar with the Eagles, stop hanging around turkeys. I'm Sherrod. We'll see you next time. Bye now.